Hold up. Oregon Country was a vast region in the Pacific Northwest during the 19th century that included present-day Oregon, Washington, Idaho, parts of Montana and Wyoming, and even parts of British Columbia. This region was originally inhabited by numerous Native American tribes who had lived there for thousands of years. European interest in the area began in the 18th century with explorers from Britain, Spain, and later the United States all vying for influence. The Lewis and Clark expedition of 1804 to 1806, commissioned by President Thomas Jefferson, brought national attention to the region. Their journey confirmed the value of Oregon Country for trade, natural resources, and settlements. The British, through the Hudson Bay Company, also maintained strong economic control over the region. For decades, both the United States and Britain claimed joint ownership of the Oregon Country, or Columbia District as the Canadians called it, under the Convention of 1818. This agreement allowed citizens of both nations to live and trade in the region without recognizing official borders. However, growing American migration along the Oregon Trail in the 1830s and 1840s began to shift the balance. Thousands of settlers made a long and dangerous journey west in search of land and opportunity, drawn by the promise of free land and a better life through the Oregon Trail. The early Oregon Territory was not a refuge for all. It implemented black exclusion laws, making it illegal for African Americans to enter, own property, or engage in business. The slogan 5440 or fight reflected some Americans' desire to take all of Oregon up to the latitude line of 54 degrees 40 minutes, what was then British North America or current-day British Columbia, Canada. But then tensions with Britain were eventually settled peacefully. In 1846, Oregon Treaty was signed, establishing the 49 parallel as the boundary between British and American territory. This agreement gave the US control over the land south of the 49 parallel, while Britain retained the territory of the north. Afterwards, Oregon became an official US territory in 1848. Conflict with Native American tribes increased as more settlers arrived, often displacing indigenous people and disrupting their way of life. Despite this conflict, Oregon continued to grow economically and politically. The region's complex history includes exploration, diplomacy, conflict, theft, and settlement, all of which shaped the Pacific Northwest as we know it today.